World of Warcraft is a game that has been truly min-maxed to the most extreme of extremes. Retail Warcraft has players spoiled for choices, with guides, gear simulations, and resources to the extent of being able to find any information you could possibly want for any character you make. As I've played Windwalker for years and achieved multiple cutting edges, just recently earning World Rank 21 in Liberation of Undermine, this is something I'm all too familiar with. I wanted to challenge myself by playing a role I have never really touched across the decade I've played this game, whilst also playing the game in its purest form. No guides, no help, no resources. A healer is a vital role in both dungeons and raiding. Their single purpose of keeping a group alive and allowing them to push forward is nothing short of crucial. So I've decided to make a Mistweaver Monk and take it from 0 all the way to hero. For some, this may seem like an easy task, but for me, this will be a challenge. Although I have a ton of experience in this game, healing is something I've never truly experienced, so this will be nothing short of miraculous to pull off. My initial goal for this character is simple. Starting from scratch, I want to get the dungeon achievement Keystone Hero by getting a Mythic Plus rating of over 2,500, as well as the raid achievement Ahead of the Curve by defeating Chrome King Gallywix, the final boss of Liberation of Undermine. Neither of these can be done with members of my guild, and have to be completed by playing with pugs, players I find through the inbuilt looking for group feature. However, this is just a starting goal for this character, and I have plans to take this as far as I can, playing at the ultimate level. But for now, let's just keep these two goals as my first target. Now, there are going to be some rules for this character. Rule 1. No guides, no help, no resources. Everything I do will be self-learned, so God help any player unlucky enough to group with me. Rule 2. Starting on a fresh character, I can only use gear and gold that my character acquires through content I do, whether that be through dungeons, questing, or raids. I cannot buy any gear on the auction house or receive gear or gold from any of my other characters. Rule 3. No boosts. For this initial goal, I'm not allowed to do any content with players from my guild or players that I know, as well as pay for boosting services from other players. This is going to be the true looking for group experience where I succeed on my own merit. Finally, Rule 4. The auction house will only be available for me to sell resources and buy enchants and consumables. I'm not crazy enough to learn every profession in the game, so I'm going to allow myself this. Without further ado, this is Mistweaver Monk, 0 to hero. The first step of every adventurer's journey, character creation. Now, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't aware that Mistweavers ideally go Mag'har Orc or Dwarf, as their racials are just two of the best in the game. So, as you'd expect, I'm going Void Elf. I mean, come on, was it ever really a question? Now, all I need is a name. Oh god, the hardest part of any character creation.
A few moments later.
Alright, after staring at my screen for a good 5 minutes, I've used the entire pool of my creativity. Say hello to Mistweaver P. Oh, come on! What do you mean there's a character limit?
One eternity later.
So if I just remove this letter here, and my god, I've done it! I truly am the greatest scientific mind of this generation. Say hello to Mistweaver P.O.V. Okay, we're finally in the game. Let's get some healing done, dude. I'm actually so excited for... Oh my god, no, you are joking. Oh, I forgot you have to redo your entire UI. I'll be right back. Alright, please hold your questions till the end of the video. I know this doesn't look amazing. This is just temporary. I'm sure it'll all work out fine. Guys, just chill, alright? Just pretend you didn't even see what I've done to my UI. I know it looks scuffed. It is what it is. I already spent half an hour on it. I'm fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. We've got talent. So first off, I think Soothing Mist. I mean, it's the only real talent I can actually take here, so not much of a choice. And funnily enough, I'm actually familiar with this one, which is kind of cool, because I played Windwalker and I used it one time. So yeah, already one step ahead of the game, baby. Okay, when I said don't worry about it, I kind of lied. I'm worrying about it. This entire video is just going to be me editing my UI, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Alright, I think I'm happy with everything now. Now I just want to get into a dungeon. I want to actually practice. I want to do some healing. I'm just so excited for it, you know? So let's queue straight up and see what we get. It looks like we're forced to do Dragonflight dungeons. Fine, whatever. It is what it is. I'm a bit confused as well at the moment, right? Because I have a few abilities. I don't have many heals. I have, like, Soothing Mist and Vivify and 1 Expel Harm. So I'm not really sure how I'm meant to heal. I heard that Mistweavers, like, are Fistweavers or something, so they heal with damage, but, like, there's nothing that indicates that I do that. So, I'm a little bit nervous, but I think it will go alright. Here we go! My first dungeon as a healer. This is gonna actually be so fun. Wait, oh my fucking god, no. Why are my bars green? Why are they vertical? I thought I made them horizontal. This is actually so cursed. I cannot heal like this. And the tanks run off. The tanks run off. It's just occurred to me that I don't actually have all my abilities on my bars. So don't mind that we're doing a boss fight right now. I'm just sorting myself out. Okay, first boss fight. Everybody looks healthy. I think I'm just going to play this like a Windwalker and just start hitting it. It seems to be the best course of action. And I got my first boss heal off. My god, we are cooking. I literally am the pinnacle of healing in this game. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Oh, I'm actually dead. I'm actually... Okay, no, I'm fine. It's all good. We're good. Fun fact, when Dragonflight came out, these bosses actually had mechanics that you had to deal with. However, nowadays, you just hit them a few times and they die. There are no mechanics involved at all. Welcome to leveling. Dun, dun, dun. Another boss bites the dust. Yeah, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I haven't healed a single time on this boss. Yeah. Alright, so that's my first dungeon done. I literally did no healing. I was all DPS. But I've unlocked some new talents now, so we can check those out. Maybe I get a bit more healing in my kit, because it feels like I have absolutely nothing at the moment. Oh, don't mind me. Just changing my UI for the 50th time in an hour. So now that I've perfected my UI, and it's no longer going to need any changes going forward, I can actually take some talents. Enveloping Mist looks like a really good one. Obviously, top of the Mistweaver tree, it looks like it's my go-to heal for everything. And then I think I'm going to take Elusive Mists. I'm not too sure. Like, these are some good talents here, but I think Elusive Mist and the ability to instantly cast Vivify on a target when I'm soothing them, it just seems too good an opportunity to pass up, to be honest. So I thought I was being pretty clever here by trying to create a macro for a heal on a target that I'm already targeting. Yeah, it turns out that's not a real thing, and I've just made that up. So back to the drawing boards on that one. So it kind of occurred to me that I don't actually have a decent transmog that makes me look like a healer that's reliable, you know? I want people to see me in the dungeons and know that they can trust me by the mog that I'm wearing. So I'm going to quickly put this on because my dungeon queue just popped, and then everybody that sees me within these dungeons is going to be like, damn, we're in good hands now. Well, that's the idea anyway. So, second dungeon time, and we're going to have to see if I can put into practice everything that I've learned. I've got some new heals going, which is going to be really useful to actually heal members of my... Oh no, my UI's overlapping. I thought I made it perfect. I'm going to have to spend another half an hour on this. Alright, so far so good. We defeated the second pack in the dungeon and my DPS has gone offline. Okay, not a great start to my healing career. We'll chalk that one up to he just had bad internet problems. And my tank left. Okay, we'll chalk that one up to he DC'd as well. So far so good. I guess I'm going to be the tank and the healer of this dungeon. Let's go. I think I could be a Mistweaver guide writer. I think I've mastered this spec by the second dungeon. Step 1, spinning crane kick. Step 2, spinning crane kick. Step 3, spinning. So, other than the DC incident at the start of this run, thoughts and prayers for their internet, not too much happened in this dungeon, so I'll just give you the highlights. We killed a frog, knocked out some Ice Witch, and defeated a living tsunami. So far in my short-lived healing career, I think I've sent out more spinning crane kicks than heals, but hey, maybe that's just the Mistweaver way? I then proceeded to spend the next 30 minutes, yes, 30 minutes, trying to sort out my UI that was just driving me insane. And this time, I think I really, really did it. Alright, second dungeon down, and now we get to enjoy the spoils of our suffering. So, I think I'm going to take Tiger's Lust here. The other talents are pretty decent, but I play a lot of Windwalker, and I understand the importance of Tiger's Lust. As well as that, I feel like I'm playing catch-up a lot of the time whilst running after tanks who just like to bombard through the dungeon. And out of these two talents on the Mistweaver tree, Thunder Focus Tea sounds interesting, as it seems to empower a lot of my other abilities. But right now, I just need more heals. I think the healing is going to start ramping up once the difficulty increases. So I think right now, I'm just going to go for Renewing Mists, get more heals, get more practice, and actually be a healer. Or something along those lines anyway. Oh my god, I just realized I completely forgot to put Detox on my bars. I'm pretty familiar with this ability from Windwalker, and I run it in almost all my Mythic Plus dungeons, so at least I have the ability now to remove poisons and diseases. I don't know how many of those are going to be in leveling dungeons, but I'm sure I'll find use for it somewhere. Damn, girl! My character is looking absolutely on top of the world. Level 14, and the stats are wonderful. 2 versatility, and somehow I have 63% mastery with only 4 mastery points, but I'm not going to complain. Anyway, let's get into another dungeon. So, just got into this ruby life pool, and my tank is not joining the dungeon. Classic. I guess I'm playing healer/tank again. Another run in a row. Oh, I love this game. So, the tank finally decided to join us, and we're on the first boss in ruby life pools. Now, watch this really cool healing move. I like to call it spinning crane kick. Now, what it does is it kills everything around me, and no one takes damage. That way, I don't have to heal. This is healing in the 4th dimension. Oh, God. He's pulling everything. I might actually have to do some healing here. All right, chill out, dude. Okay, soothing mist. Okay, I haven't got enough experience for this. All I know is spinning crane kick. Okay, I used 1 soothing mist and he's fine. Healing at low levels is just so chill. I'm definitely getting a false sense of security here for later on. Oh god, they've instantly queued me for another dungeon. I didn't even have time to work out talents. I think I'm just going to go for Calming Presence here, as it just increases healing. And I'm also going to go for Thunder Focus Tea, because it looks like a baseline ability that I'll be using in all situations, so I probably need to get a hang of it now. And we're going straight into the next dungeon. My god, these people wait for no one. Alright guys, the one mechanic of this boss is dodge the waves. All you got to do is dodge them, take no damage, and we kill the boss. Okay, yep, stand still, that works too. Ah, Warlord Saga. It'd be a shame if we just one-shot you. That was honestly the quickest dungeon I've done so far. Like, we literally run through this dungeon, killing everything, no one takes any damage. I'm so being led into a false sense of security here that when it gets serious, I'm gonna have no idea how to heal when it comes to it. I can't wait. So, new talent time. As usual, finish a dungeon, 2 talents, standard. I think I'm going to take Life Cocoon here as my big panic heal. Mana Tea just doesn't seem to make any sense right now. Because I'm in leveling, I don't use any mana. I don't think I'm ever going to run into an issue where I have mana. So I might not take this for a little while, but we'll see. As well as that, I think I'm going to take Vivacious Vivification. I really like this talent on Windwalker as it makes you Vivify instant every 10 seconds. So that's going to come in usefulness when I want to heal a target instantly that I'm not already casting Soothing Mist on. Alright, well it took a while, but we're finally going into a dungeon and, oh, it's not good offensive. Oh, more like not good offensive, am I right? I actually don't really enjoy this dungeon. I didn't enjoy it during Dragonflight, I'm not going to enjoy it now. Oh my god, everyone started flying. Right, panic, I need to get my mount. I don't have a mount on my bars, I do not have a mount on my bars. I need to get a bird, anything. Fly, please. Okay, this, wherever the hell this is, let's go. As you can see, I caught up just in time. They were on death's door. If I hadn't been as fast as I thought I could be, my entire group would have died. They totally weren't completely fine without a healer. Trust me. Also, I decided to add my GCD tracker that I use my Windwalkers for Mistweaver, so you can actually see what I'm pressing at all times. As you can see, it's a really complicated healing rotation. Spinning crane kick, spinning crane kick, spinning crane kick, spinning crane kick, spinning... Oh, it's funny because I didn't even realize that initially they'd all fly on this weird owl thing that they've added to this dungeon. This wasn't a thing during Dragonflight. You used to have to fly on a mount like I'm doing now, and which is actually much faster. So these bozos have all taken their owls, right? But did you know in Dragonflight there was actually this really cool trick that you could do to get further into the next area where the bosses were? So you can see I've quickly overtaken the owls, and now I'm going to show you this real neat trick. You get knocked out of the sky by lightning, so if you fly really high and get up to this ledge right here.
The Wind Mother calls us to war.
Fuck. On second thought, I think I'm going to take the owl. It's actually so typical that the first player death in a dungeon that I run is myself out of pure stupidity. Also, I'm watching these players' health bars without a healer, by the way, and they're absolutely fine, fighting a boss and a massive ad at the same time. What is the point of healer right now at these levels? Oh, and there we go, Life Cocoon. I have served my purpose. In fact, scrap everything I said. If it wasn't for me, this entire group would be dead. That Life Cocoon, mwah, chef's kiss, lifesaver. I did it again, baby. So, because I performed so badly in this dungeon, I was only offered 1 talent choice from the gods. Understandable. I'll try to do better next time. I'm going to take Mana Tea here. Not because I need to use Mana Tea. Mana Tea is completely useless to me right now. But the idea is that the talents underneath Mana Tea are really good. You've got Revival, which is like the only way that I'm going to be able to remove magic effects from players. So I need to get that as fast as possible. So I'm going to take Mana Tea, and I'm just going to put it on my bars. I don't really need a button for it at all, because I'm just not going to use it whilst leveling. So I'm just going to put it over down here, just anywhere, honestly. All right, so we're at Algathar's Academy, and the tank has asked us to let him group everything up. So just sat here, and now I'm just going to spinning crane kick whilst he groups up all these ads, I suppose. He looks like he's taking a little bit more damage. Okay, all right, buddy, chill. All right, I'm going to hit him with a Soothing Mist, and I'm going to also Envelop Mist him, I think. And everybody's taking damage now. Wait. Why is this... Why can't I heal? Wait. I have no mana. Wait, what? Oh, shit. No. How do I have no mana? Okay. Oh, where's... Oh, no. How am I completely out of mana? What happened? Did I change talents or something? I didn't spec change, did I? I am so lucky that I just leveled up and gained mana again, because I had absolutely nothing. What happened? That was actually nuts. I didn't think it was possible to run out of mana at this level. I think something cast on me, but like, I couldn't heal the tank or the DPS. Okay, now I'm asleep. Can someone dispel me? Alright, I guess I'll just sit here and watch my team die. But yeah, no, that was absolutely insane. I was full on panicking. Oh my god, no. They did it again. Right, Mana Tea. I need... Where is it, Mana Tea, please? It only gave me 20 mana. We are so dead on this next boss. I don't have water. I'm... Okay, good luck, us. Rest in peace. See you next dungeon. Oh, wait. I forgot that bosses don't do anything. GG, never punished. Wait, why is my tank dead? Oh, he's not doing what I think he's doing. Oh my god, he is. He's pulling everything. There's no way we survive this. I might actually have to do some healing here. Alright. Okay, first spinning crane kick, because, you know, why not? And then I'll just spinning crane kick again. Okay, people are dying. Spinning crane kick again. You know, I'm a damage dealer, don't you know? Okay, tank's dying. Oh my god, 7%. And I think we're fine. Yeah, alright. Healing's chill. Healing is so chill. It'd be a shame if I used my touch of death move. And the boss is dead. They don't pay me the big bucks for nothing. I'm just the Dragon Slayer, you know? That's what they call me, the Dragon Slayer / healer / tank. I just do it all, baby! And yeah, so, level 21, and we finally unlocked some new talents. And this is it. This is why I took Mana Tea. Obviously, it saved me in that last dungeon, kind of. But this was it. Revival. Now, Restore seems alright, but it doesn't remove magic effects, and I really need to find a way to remove magic effects, because people keep getting dotted up with these things I can't dispel. So Revival looks like the only way I can do that. I don't really understand why Mistweavers don't have a dispel. Maybe it's like later on in the tree. But yeah, I'm locking in Revival. Final answer. Let's get this bread. But it won't be until next time that we actually get to put Revival to the test. After 10 levels of healing, I feel like I somewhat have a loose grip and understanding on how to do it. If there's anything I've taken away from these first 10 levels, it's that Spinning Crane Kick is a Mistweaver's best button, and I don't think that will ever change. Next episode is going to be a good one. We're moving out of Dragonflight. We're going to take full advantage of the Time Walking Week. And oh boy, if it isn't the best expansion that they ever made. Warlords of Draenor, it's good to be back. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more, it would be really helpful for you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I plan to continue this series all the way until I finish my goals. If you'd like to watch me play this Mistweaver live as I level and lose my sanity, then catch me on Twitch. I'll next be streaming my Mistweaver on Tuesday the 8th, and going forward, I'll set up some schedule so I'm streaming Mistweaver content every few days. Anyway, I really hope you liked this video. It's something that I've wanted to do for a while, so thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!